My name is Ryan Leverett with Island Performance, and this is the best hot hatch in the world, the 2017 Ford Focus RS. There's a lot of engineering and thought and planning that went into this car, especially in regards to the aerodynamics. This great looking rear wing and rear air diffuser, in conjunction with the really aggressive front chin splitter, not only looks good, it's very functional as well. We're maximizing downforce, minimizing uplift to keep you planted on the road and give you the best ability to use the 350 horsepower and dynamic all-wheel drive system available in this car. We're in the beautiful Cowichan Valley. I'm on River Bottom Road in between Duncan and Lake Cowichan. If God ever built a better road for the Focus RS, I don't know about it. This road was made perfectly for this car. So what makes the Focus RS different or better than the Golf R or the WRX or any of the other hot hatch competitors or all-wheel drive competitors in this segment? Ford decided not to go with an out-of-the-box, off-the-shelf all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive system for the Focus RS. What we have is a dynamic torque vectoring setup, which allows the Focus RS to produce the majority of its power to the rear wheels at all times, something that no other hot hatch all-wheel drive setup can do on the market right now. There's actually a twin clutch setup in the rear drive module, one clutch for each side of the car, which reads the road 500 times per second and moves power intelligently and independently between the two rear wheels as necessary. This changes the road feel, changes the way the car pins and turns in and out of corners. In addition to that, the rear differential is overdriven, which means that it's spinning the rear wheels faster than the front wheels as it's intelligently moving power back and forth between the two rear wheels. So a lot of people have compared the Ford Focus RS with the Ford Mustang EcoBoost because they share the same 2.3-liter four-cylinder power plant. But Ford really turned it up a notch with this motor setup. You have a different cylinder head, a larger compressor housing, a different turbocharger altogether, and overall a totally different airflow system, which allows Ford to not only produce the best balanced hot hatch on the market, but boast best-in-class horsepower and torque ratings with 350 horsepower and 350 foot-pound of torque. So, did you get all that? Me neither, but it's okay, because here's what it all adds up to. Ford has produced the most usable and the most fun 350 horsepower you could ever get in an all-wheel drive hot hatch. To help you handle the 350 horsepower that this car produces, you're going to get 4 piston brakes up front, which are actually quite large in reference to the overall size of the car. In addition to that, you're going to get a stiff chassis tuning and even stiffer suspension all the way around. It's a dynamic suspension in the sense that you can actually select 40% stiffer suspension by putting the car in track mode or by pushing the little button on the end of your signal lever. So a fun fact about the Ford Focus RS is it's not built in North America like the other Ford Focuses are. It's designed, engineered, and built by Ford's European team in Germany. And maybe it's just my perception, but I believe that affects the fit and finish of the car. It's actually a little bit nicer than the Ford Focuses that are built here in North America. At first glance, it's the same interior as a Ford Focus Titanium. You've got the same center stack, the same Sync 3 technology, the same hard and soft touch plastics and leathers inside the vehicle. But when you get a little bit closer and you drive this vehicle on a daily basis, you start to really appreciate some of the finer touches, like the nitrous blue stitching throughout the vehicle, the nitrous blue lettering on the top of the gear selector, and even the Suede and Leather Recaro seats that you sit in every day. The 2017 Ford Focus RS is a masterpiece in design. It's a perfect orchestration of pure engineering and pure madness all in the same car.